Hello, my name is Abby Wagner, and today I'm going to be talking about stress and memory. So, I'm assuming that everyone knows what stress is. We all experience it pretty much all the time, and it's gotten to a point where it may not even seem that it's such a big deal anymore. However, the studies show that it actually can be, because stress has been found to affect the way we learn both positively and negatively. A specific type of learning that has been studied is extinction, which is when a learned behavior is extinguished over time. Some psychologists believe that stress impacts extinction by affecting the way we process our environment and recognize certain cues. And this hypothesis is based on the finding that extinction is context-specific, and that a change in environment may cause the extinguished behavior to return. So the main aim of our study was just to explore this hypothesis a bit further and measure the effects of small amounts of stress on context memory. To do this, we tested 40 rats using a common technique called passive avoidance. Basically, we put the rats into the white side of the box shown in the method section of the poster, and once they were put into the white side, they were given the opportunity to pass over to the black side, which is what they naturally prefer. Once they make it to the black side, they receive a very mild, brief foot shock, which would cause them to be afraid of that black side. Then 24 hours later, we test the rats again. Half of them were tested in the same context as the day before, and the other half were tested in a shuttle box that was in a completely different room of the lab, so changing the environment. And we wanted to see how long it would take them to pass over to the black side again when placed in the white side. To examine the effects of stress, only 50% of the rats were stressed in restraint bags before training, and then we could compare the stressed and non-stressed groups. The non-stressed rats that we tested did show a context shift effect in their behavior. However, the stressed rats in both stress groups crossed over to the black side rather quickly, which was not exactly what we expected. We thought that these rats would be unable to differentiate between the two contexts, so they would treat the black side of the box, no matter which room they were in, the same, and that they would be afraid of the black side no matter what. However, the data seemed to suggest that because the rats couldn't differentiate between the contexts, they treated every testing environment as a brand new context, no matter what, and that's why they underwent the sort of context shift in behavior. Since this was such an unexpected finding, we would love to do further research in order to better understand how stress affects the brain's ability to process the environment.